What's good, my people? The Smallito's Way, coming at you with another video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, follow on Young OG 3000. Let's get into this, man. China Mac, who is an Asian rapper from New York City, is being very outspoken about all the attacks that seem to be going on Asian people, Asian Americans. And he's been at the forefront of really trying to speak equality and basically trying to galvanize his people to really, step up and start pushing back against the racism and he's definitely got a lot of good points in what he says. He did a video and it's on his Instagram, it's on YouTube. And, he's basically saying that, Chinese people and Asian people need to unite. He said that, Trump, with all his rhetoric and everything that he said as far as the Kung Flu and the Asian virus and all this shit, really made it so that people hate the Asian community or are more, the Asian community is under siege. And yeah, it seems to be. It really does. It really does. But what I will say is that Asian people, and not just Asian people, pretty much all the communities have benefited from the civil rights movement, which was started by black people, which was, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Huey, a lot of the Black Panther movement, what they fought for. Not just the black people benefited from it, but Hispanics, Chinese, and a lot of other minority groups benefited from the civil rights movement. What I will say is that in all of my life, watching riots, watching marches, watching all type of gatherings that, were to benefit whatever specific groups. I saw a lot of black people at the forefront, seen a lot of Hispanics. I've seen even a lot of white people fighting for racial justice and all type of shit. Like, I've seen a lot of that. But I've never seen Asians ever really fighting for anything. They've never stood alongside anybody. They basically, like he said, minded their own business and worked hard and came a long way with the within their communities, and pretty much kept their head down and just ignored everything. And you can't do that. You can't do that, because now I see that they want black people, they want minorities to stand with them. And yeah, it's true. The white people have discriminated against every racial group at one point or another. But, when everybody else fights and y'all don't fight, it's kind of like your peoples. Now you calling everybody your brother. Oh, we all got to stand together in solidarity, brothers this, brother that. But it's like you going for the last 50 years with your friend and seeing your friend get his ass whooped, get jumped by 10 dudes, and standing on the sideline and not saying nothing. But as soon as somebody punches you in the face, you look at that same friend that you watched get 100 ass whoopings, say to him, "But why you ain't help me?" What you mean, why you ain't help me? Why you ain't help me all those times? You see what I'm saying? Like, the Chinese people have always been in the community as far as restaurants, as far as nail salons and shit like that. But they never helped anybody. They never really, came out and spoke on injustices that they've seen in the hood. I've seen, man, they've seen just as much as us. Like seeing, like, the Chinese restaurant is right smack dab in the middle of the hood. Niggas get arrested in the restaurant, outside the restaurant. They see all type of foul shit going on. Never one peep. You can't sit on the sideline and then expect everybody to run to you when something happens. What's happening to the Asian community is unfortunate. This shit it shouldn't be happening. Nobody should be singled out. And China Mac is a special case because he actually understands the struggle probably a little bit more than most Asians do, because he went to jail. He did a few years in jail. He did a number of years in jail. And he really got to experience firsthand seeing the white supremacy from the black and the Hispanic angle, like being in jail and seeing how they really shit on you. Like, he's seen that firsthand, so he understands. He's a little bit more in tune with what's going on, and salute to him for that. You know what I'm saying? For real. But I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I used to be in Flushing, you know what I mean? And I seen a lot of Chinese racism towards Spanish and black people. I'm keeping it a buck with you. Like, I'm not trying to divide. I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to do none of that shit. I'm just telling you what it is. Like, I seen a lot of Chinese and Asian hate towards Spanish and black people. I used to be in the Bland Projects in Flushing. And I know that a lot of the Asian people out there did not like seeing us walking into their stores, did not like, the young Asians did not like seeing us trying to holler at their girls, did not like seeing us popping up at their parties and shit like that. They were not happy to see us. And a lot of the time they would, like, it would end badly, or they would try to form on you, like, for real. So let's not act innocent. Like, it's not like, yeah, it happens. It happens. And y'all got a lot of racist shit that y'all got to fix too, man, for real. Everybody, I think anybody that's young, that's been, that has shopped at an Asian store as a young person of color, has been profiled by those owners in that store, has been followed, has been, you know, pretty much made uncomfortable within their store. You know what I mean? Like, it's not uncommon. It's not. Like, you know, I understand what's going on right now. It's troubling and it's sad. But let's call a spade, man. Y'all, you know, y'all got to start really stepping up too, man. And when we, you know, when people are marching, when people are getting shot in the streets, when people are getting, you know, unjustly, like, unarmed, getting shot and all this shit, and people are marching, Asian community need to step up in solidarity with the people too, instead of just sitting back and not really saying nothing and not trying to rock the boat. Like, it's time for y'all to step up too and show the same, give the same energy that you asking everybody else to give to you too. Because y'all sat back and watched with your hands behind your back while numerous blacks and Hispanics were persecuted against, killed unjustly, arrested unjustly. Nothing. Y'all ain't say nothing. So all I'm saying is, man, I respect China Mac on what he said. I respect what he had a lot of good points. He spoke a lot of the truth. Trump really, really did say a lot of shit that made people angry, especially white people, towards the Asian community, and that's not right. And now we're seeing a lot of the effects of that rhetoric. So look, man, y'all be good, man. I ain't here to stir the pot. I ain't here to do nothing. I'm just here to speak the truth, man. It's your boy Smallito's Way. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, follow on Young OG 3000, man. Y'all take care of each other, man. Love each other, man. And that, you know, spread love, not war. Peace.